So I titled this talk today, God is, oh, thank you, Adam. I get so used to this. Sorry. I titled the talk today, God is, which equals I am, which equals love. So when Jesus was asked, what is the name of your Father? It's God. And what is God? What does that mean? It means I am. And what is I am? The I am is love. And how appropriate that is for this third week in Advent. It's all about the power of love. So I want to start with our affirmation for the week. Every week we create, either staff or I create an affirmation for you to hold on to for the week. And it's something for you to really, it's a go-to when you're struggling and you need to build yourself up. And so we have an affirmation here for all of us for today. So let's try it out. You ready? I am part of God. Therefore, I am love. Oh, come, and bring forth my light in this world. I didn't say your light. I didn't say the light. I claim my light. I want to bring forth my light in this world. So let's say it again. I am a part of God. Therefore, I am love. Oh, come, and bring forth my light in this world. Did everybody get a little thingamajig when you came in? A little card? Did you pop it open? If you didn't, I want you to pop it open really quick. Who didn't get one? Oh, my goodness. Wait a minute. Ushers, yes, thank you, Leslie. Hang on a minute. The ushers are going to go back, and then I'll ask you to put your hand up again. These little cards come in little boxes like these, and there are 30 of these different sayings in this little box. And they're called thoughtfuls. Did you get one, Yvette? Oh, we got to get one for two. Okay, hands up who didn't get one. My goodness. Thank you. You're gonna be glad you raised your hand, because this, whatever you get, is for you personally. Boy, they're running all over the place. Here, I'll grab two real quick and take them. Here, Leslie, can I have two? Thank you. Beth, do you need another one, or are you okay? Okay. I love doing fun things like this. Well, anyway, somebody read one to me, please. Who got one you'd like to share? You'll do great. I believe in you. Who wouldn't like to open that up in the morning and find something like that? Every one of you have something that I know makes you feel a little bit better, does it not? What'd you get, Yvette? There's not a duplicate of you in the whole wide world. Oh, I want that one too. So anyway, these little boxes are $7 in our gift store bookstore, and I'm telling you, I'm thinking about parents or grandparents leaving them, putting them in your kid's backpack, set them in the doctor's office, and just set one on the table or give one to your waitress or server. Spread a little love. I know. There's spreading your light. So while I'm on the bookstore, I want to just mention that there's always some great things in there, but these thoughtfuls are like, I think they're going to go like hotcakes in there. And if you happen to be taking Reverend Tom's class, we have Christmas Preparing for Meditation by Richard Rohr, which is part of your class. It's a really great little short book for preparing for Christmas. That's something that's there. And if you're looking for a gift to give somebody, this is a very inexpensive $5 book, Ruby Ho's book, Confronting Your Elephants. You will love this, and you'll love it so much. Honestly, this is a great stocking stuffer. And then we brought some journals in. for balance. So these are journals. I'm just saying, you might want to just shop around in there. But take that thoughtful home because that's really special for you today. So I love giving little gifts out like that. So speaking of that with the thoughtfuls, can we show the video, Connie?
All right, so let's go ahead and get started.
Mesquite Horn High School speech and communications teacher Michelle Griffin had a strong relationship with her students.
Yes.
Emphasis on had.
It rocked my world. I was like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do?
Used to be. Every day, as her students left class, Mrs. Griffin would give them either a high five, a hug, or a handshake.
Bye, have a great weekend.
She says that small gesture was a big deal.
You just get to make connections with kids, and they don't get that at home sometimes, and that may be the only hug that they get that week.
Unfortunately, this kind of connection was cut off by COVID.
Have a great weekend.
She needed to find a new way to embrace her students. And there it was, in her supply cabinet.
I was like, okay, I'll hand out stickers on Friday.
Stickers to high school students.
I thought it was going to be, oh, okay, crazy ladies giving a sticker out.
It was crazy.
Come get a sticker.
Just how many students wanted stickers?
Oh my gosh. Woo.
Mrs. Griffin gives out more than 800 stickers every week.
Sticker Friday.
She calls it Sticker Friday.
All right, there you go.
A lot of kids collect them, but students say what they're really holding on to is more than just a sticker.
You can't even explain it. It's just a little bit of joy that helps your day.
It makes me feel wanted.
Like, I don't know you, but you're giving me something that, like, that's telling me I'm a good person, or I look great today, or I'm doing good today. So that feels good to you.
What do you think you're teaching them by doing this?
That there are still some kind people out in the world, and small gestures can make a huge difference.
That's a lesson she hopes will stick.
Oh, goodness.
In Mesquite, I'm Sean Giggy.
Did she mention scratch and sniff?
Oh, those are even, that mean you really care.
It doesn't take much to spread some love, does it? A roll of stickers, a thoughtful that you got today. Let's go ahead to the first slide. If you love life, life will love you back. Who believes that? Have you experienced that? Okay, I'm concerned. There's some people who haven't raised their hand yet, so we may need to have a master class after church. If you love life, life will love you back. Okay, I started thinking about It's a Wonderful Life movie, Scrooge, Chris, The Grinch, all these Christmas movies, right? I was watching one again last night. It was an old one with Angela Lansbury, and I think it was called The Gift of Love. It's an older movie. But again, it always seems to be this common theme of somebody's lost their way, somebody's disgruntled with life, somebody is down on their luck, and somebody's thinking about leaving or whatever the story is. But there's always that storyline that somebody's not happy. And then appears angels, so to speak. In the case of George Bailey, It's a Wonderful Life, it definitely was his angel that showed up. But all of these, think about the Grinch, think about Scrooge, right? Who did he have? The ghost of Christmas past came. They have these people showing up in their lives for what? To show them how much love is in this world if you would just only open up to it. God's calling. I love when that happens. And you think about it a minute. Think about in your life. Just in the little incidences as well as big incidences, that when you are feeling down, when you are struggling, when you're hurting, or someone has hurt your feelings, or you have lost someone, which I really am going to work on trying to change that verbiage, because just because someone's made their transition doesn't mean I lost them. I keep thinking, I don't want to say I lost my mom. I didn't lose her. She's right here, right here. So I got to think of a different way to that our world could say that. But we're hurting, or there's sadness this time of year. You know, I was just sitting back at the camera board, and Connie was sharing at this time of year, I think about, she named like 10 people that were big part of this congregation, you know, and for us that have been here, you know, at least close to 15 years, 10 years, me 30, some people 40, we remember these old cornerstones who helped build this church, this physical church. And so why is it Christmas time brings that out? Well, just watch the Hallmark Channel. If it isn't bothering you yet, it will when you start watching. But stay for the end, because there's always a good ending, right? And so I think about that for myself, and that's why I think we all love to watch these old Christmas movies, is because they remind me of hope, and they remind me of love, and they remind me of peace. And so I need that reminder, because my ego, I don't know about yours, but this is mine, my story of the week is, oh, I'm just going to forget sending out Christmas cards. I can't get to it. Oh, now I got to go to the post office for one lousy letter that's got to be weighed, and there's 25 people in line and one postal worker. Oh my gosh. Okay, how are we got to keep these presents. Michael, keep that table in the basement clean. That's my wrapping station. And every time I go down, there's tools all over this table. Right? And I'm like, I can't keep it all straight. Has anybody else got this story going on in their lives right now? It gets ramped up. So you've got to have tools. And that's why I love Unity. Unity is always, every single week, speaking about tools that you can use in order to get through all this stuff in the world. Charles Fillmore would call it being hooked on personality, being hooked on the physical, not personality like personality. Personality meaning the stuff in this world. Okay? And he'd say we are being hooked by that. And when you are hooked by that, you will not find the peace of God. You must use these tools to get yourself back. And Marcy, you don't even realize, but what you were reading outside of my office are little plaques that I used when I covered for several weeks the 12 powers, the 12 spiritual powers in each and every one of us. And I'm not joking. They are real, and you can access them at any time. At any time. But you have to access them. Or you can just keep on going in the gerbil wheel all day long, and then have an upset stomach after dinner because you haven't been able to quiet down. You know, David Hawkins, many of you may be familiar with him, famous author, speaker, wrote The Power versus Force, and he did the vibrational scale of emotional vibrational scale, and saying that it goes from like 100 or 50 to 1,000. And unconditional love radiates at minimum 900 on that vibrational scale. Unconditional love. Now, think about just this week. Just this week. Have you struggled with having unconditional love with someone in your life? Be honest. Have you struggled with unconditional love on the highway? Anybody using the mantra that Michael taught us a couple years ago? When they cut you off, namaste, welcome to my lane. Instead of doing something else that doesn't serve you and drops your vibration. It's not that hard, but it takes practice. It takes practice. And I don't always practice it very well. I'm human, and I'm traveling the same road that you are. I always say this. I just got ordinations. I just went to school a lot. I'm still traveling the same road that you are. No different. Let's go to that next one. Oh, I like just looking at those two little kids. Life is really nothing without love and care. Life is really nothing without love and care. Give it to everyone, but don't expect it back, because it's a feel, not a deal. And that, feel free to take pictures. They'll be on our Facebook page. I think these things are worth remembering. You know, I want to read you something out of every year Unity puts a Christmas pamphlet together. And this is, I love these. And once you get on their mailing list, they're always going to send you a sheet to get a free copy for yourself. You can also go to unity.org and request one. But I want to just read out of this particular one for Monday, December 13th. That's tomorrow. It says, "'Tis the season to open our hearts and minds to the energy of love. In the twinkle of an eye, love will make all things new, bring wonder and curiosity to your heart, and allow love to reveal its secrets, gently guiding you on the journey of becoming." I can tell you, all I need to do is look at my grandkids' eyes when they tell me where the elf on the shelf went today. There's the twinkle in the eye, isn't it? Hey, God's love is at the very core of our being, the reason for all existence. At any moment and at any time, love can heal and renew our spirits. When we feel lonely and unloved, we can immerse ourselves in this healing energy, which is unconditional and ever present. Love can be distorted and twisted when it's hijacked by the personality. We might easily believe that someone or something is responsible for our happiness. Is that true? No. No. But still, I'm also going to say I understand. It hurts. It hurts. But it cannot hijack my peace unless I let it. That's my little take there. Turn on the radio and you'll hear endless love songs that speak about pain and suffering. Isn't that the truth? My achy, breaky heart, right? Instead, let the power of divine love into your life and experience the miracle of the harmonizing, unifying power of love. Turning on the light of love every day raises your vibration and will have a huge impact on your life. Create a bonfire of love in your heart and let it shine forth in the world. Oh, I love that. Create a bonfire of love in your heart. And how do you do that? I don't know about you, but for me, the word always seems to come back to giving. Giving of myself, giving of my time, giving of my talents, giving of my smile, giving of my compassion, a compassionate heart through my eyes, through the mask, right? We have learned how to find compassion in people's eyes through a mask. We ain't letting this COVID stop us, are we? No. Wait a minute. I didn't hear anybody say no. We ain't letting this COVID hijack us, are we? No. There you go. Because the light shines through you. Doesn't have to shine through your mouth. It shines through you, your essence, your aura. Oh, I'm going down another road. I got to stop. What's the next slide? Your body reflects your mind. When you feel love for all beings, it shows on your face. Seeing your honest, relaxed face Others will gravitate toward you and enjoy being around you. You want me to repeat that one? Hey, I think it's really important. It shows on your face. Seeing your honest, relaxed face, others will gravitate toward you and enjoy being around you. So take the hint. If people aren't enjoying being around you and we keep wanting to blame them, you might want to look in the mirror. That's a job to do every day. Look in the mirror, because when I'm pointing out there at them, this, that, you, pay attention to where the other three fingers are pointing. Me. It's always a me job. No matter how bad I want to blame others, it's always a me job. Let's go to that next one there. The beauty of life is we cannot undo what is done. We can see it, understand it, learn from it, and change so that every new moment is spent not in regret. This is a biggie. That every moment is not spent in regret, guilt, fear, or anger, but in wisdom, understanding, and love. That's how we move through the things in our world that we don't agree with, we don't like, it looks different than us. It's so important to draw from the wisdom. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Keep coming back. It works if you work it. Where's my 12 steppers? It works if you work it. And that is what unity is about. You know, oh, come Emmanuel. God is with us. And again, if that word God bothers you, I have no problem with whatever word you replace it with. But a power greater than myself helps me to navigate my world on a daily basis. Oh, come forth, the Christ in me, my hope of glory. That's what Christmas is all about, Charlie Brown. Is about bringing forth. It's every year, it's a reminder that we have the ability to birth our Christ selves, our true essence of love, to birth it forward into the world and to shine that light forever. And when it dims, and it will, because we're human, we go hang out with people who will remind us of the light that I am. And I see her smile through her eyes, and it reminds me I am worthy. Somebody does love me. You are loved. You are enough. There's nothing you have to do. People will still love you whether you get your Christmas cards out or not. People will love you if you just send their present through Amazon and it's not wrapped. They're still going to love you, right? You are loved. You are loved. You are loved, and you are love. Now go shine that light in the world, because there is a hero that lies in each and every one of us. Namaste. The Christ presence in me truly sees and honors that Christ presence in each and every one of you. Namaste.